Hello and welcome to today's AlbumTutorial tutorial in relation to creating multiple albums so that you can easily respond to both stills and TVC brief requests during this season. We open up with the login screen and we log into our account, and then we go through to the library section where we can manage and maintain all of our talent. Within here, what I've done is created a profile called Sarah Jane, but I've made sure that currently no images have been uploaded against her. So I mouse over and view and edit, and then in the top right I click on item actions to then manage her images. Now, because I have no images currently against Sarah Jane, the system knows to prompt for me to upload that media. So I'm going to add files, and in here what I've done is collated some random imagery to represent the stills, and I've done exactly the same thing to represent the Polaroids for TVC. So I can pull all of the imagery for one person on one upload and then organize that imagery once it's uploaded. I click the Start Upload button, and it's actually quite interesting to note that all images that you upload can be their raw state. So if it's a 20 meg image file, our system will resize it on the fly and optimize it for screen viewing, so that you never have to worry about rotation, about the size of it, the dimensions. It will do it all, and it will do it in the same speed of uploading a 100 kilobyte file regardless of its original raw state. Now this upload is finished, you can see that it's dropped all the imagery into our main image album. But if we drop down here, you have a choice of a multitude of albums that you can work with. So in this instance of this example, we're going to use Polaroids as our TVC, and that reloads the album and shows that there's nothing currently in there. Now, every time you upload images in this system, it goes into the individual person's image bank. So if I click on Add from Image Bank, you'll see that all the images I've uploaded are sitting in here, and I can select which ones I want to have go into the album. So in this instance, I want for the Polaroids the 2 Polaroid pictures. I can then drag and drop to change the order and save. That's my Polaroids album created. Now I want to do my stills album, which I'm going to use the portfolio as that album. Again, Add from Image Bank. I select the images that I wish to use, and I add it to the portfolio. I then drag and drop into the order of things that I want and save the order. Very quickly, what I've created here is now the albums that I will need in future to respond to brief requests. So let's jump straight into one of the jobs to reply using these different albums. I'm going to take a job at random, and I'm going to load into a part. And as you're aware, in order to respond to any briefs that come through, when you drill into a part or role, you add suggestions from your library. In this case, we're going to pretend that this is a TVC, so I'm going to send the Polaroid album back. So there's Sarah Jane. Here's my drop down of choices that I've got, and I want to choose Polaroids. I click Add, and in the background now, it will now drop in Sarah Jane with her Polaroid images. I can then save and send that response. Similarly, let's go into another job, but this time pretend that it's the stills. So I'm going to drill into another job, and I'm going to load into that part or role. I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. Oh, I've already got her in here, but I'm going to remove her there. Add suggestion. Go to Sarah Jane again. But this time I'm going to say I want the portfolio album in there. I add that in, and in the background again it will refresh, and as you can see it's the first image there of the portfolio, and I save and send response. So hopefully what this tutorial has shown you is that you can actually create and upload imagery extremely quickly and organize different albums in no time at all, reorder things and save, and then choose which ones you want to present when given a casting brief that is either a TVC or a stills. If you need any other questions answered, please do not hesitate to email or call us. Otherwise, we look forward to you enjoying the system.